Just when you think this experience can't get any better, then I was informed that I was going to have, not only was Jim going to go in with me, which, by the way, I can't think of anyone better to go in with, but that I was going to have the opportunity to be the one to let him know. Uh, I mean, I love Jim. He's a friend of mine. Once again, kind of going back to that relationship piece, it's not just some other Brown that I would have been honored to go in with. This is a guy I call friend. This is a guy that I've gotten to know, have a relationship with. Obviously, he's going through a lot right now, and on a personal side, my heart goes out to him and his family and pulling for him. But to have the chance to make that phone call and see it bring joy to a friend just takes this thing to a whole new level. Jim had the uncanny knack to remain accurate and true in everything he said, yet still supportive. I don't know how he found that balance. Uh, so whether it was coming off a devastating loss, I'd watch some of his stuff post game, kind of wanted to know what was swirling around, and Jim just had a knack for here's what happened. He'd inform the public what he saw, yet he did so with such class. And I know I appreciated it. I know my teammates appreciated it. I don't know that there was necessarily one moment that stands out because he was just so high class all the time. Uh, Obviously some of his calls are legendary. I mentioned the run, William, run moment earlier. Personally, I like that he did it again in the Blizzard Bowl. I mean, how did he remember that in that moment? There was so much else going on, yet he just could do it. I mean, he's calling a game and all the things that go into that specific moment, yet he never forgot about the broader context. Obviously, he understood Cleveland, and so he could bring an element to what the city was feeling, what the city was frustrated with, what the city was ready to celebrate. So he just somehow mixed that all together. And man, what an honor to have one guy calling every game I played as a Brown.